Hello, we are going to have a video today on bobbins. I don't want to cover thread too much, but I'll maybe touch on that. First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to Stephanie. She is my first subscriber. I wasn't planning on getting any subscribers, but that's awesome. You might have started me on a new career. I don't know. I'm not that great at this. But thank you. Okay, so let's get to the bobbin. This bobbin is what holds your thread and allows you to keep tension on it as you're tying it on your hook. So this is an older one. It has some brass bearings, I guess you would call them, and these bearings go in the hole for the thread. Snap it on like that, and it creates a little tension here, so that when you're tying the thread on, your thread's not jumping all over the place. You're not dropping on the floor, which I have done in the past, but it does a good job. This particular one's probably 30 years old. This is a newer one. Instead of the brass, they have the plastic. And I don't know, they work. They're not that much money, $4 or $5, pretty cheap. They do make these that are a lot of money, 50, 60 bucks a piece. If you're just starting out, you might want that stuff, but just starting out, you can get by with this stuff. So there's a little hole in the end here, and you got to get the thread up through that little pipe to be able to use this thing. So I'm going to show you a couple ways of doing that. This is a threader. It's a wire that you push through the little hole. I'll do that here. When it comes out the other side, that opens up again, and you put the thread through there, and when you pull it back down through, it grabs it and it pulls out the other thread and their end, and it's threaded. These are $4 or $5. I don't know. I've had the wires tips break, and then it's no good, but they do work. But I've switched over to this thing, which is actually for cleaning dentures. It pulls, you put that through your tooth on like a bridge between the gap, and you put your floss through there, and it's the same thing. You just pull it through and you pull your floss through, because well, you know about bridges. That's the way that works. So this particular one, I'll show you how to do this. I'm going to use pink thread, nice stuff, and I use the brass one. You can bend these to create tension, and I bend these a lot because you want so much tension on that thread, but not enough to break it. And you can bend those around a little bit, get some pliers, whatever you like. So you put your thread in there, give yourself a little extra. It's hanging out the bottom, and you can fight with this little hoop, and you can squeeze it together and try to force it up that little hole, and when it comes out, you'll have a loop inside there. Drop your thread in there and then pull it through. I don't like doing that. What I do is I take my thread and I drop it through there like that. So now it's already in the hole, and I put it from the inside out up the little tube, and I pull it out, and it's threaded. Just like that. Works good. If you're just starting out, these are cheap. These are like, you get 50 of them for, I don't know, $2 or $3 at the Walmart. So you want to adjust your tension, how far you open and close the tension on that, bend that wire, so that it just, when you wrap it on, it doesn't break the thread. So to wrap a thread on and get a good base, just lay your thread across the top like that and start winding it. See how I'm holding that in my hand? Kind of like that. What I can do with that is put tension on this if it's too loose and only allow so much thread to come off of that bobbin. Or I can hold it like that and I can slide it down. I can feel it going through my hand. And that allows me to provide custom tension to that bobbin. That's the thread base. You clip that off and you start tying from there. This was just a short video on bobbins. Got any questions? Leave me a comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll do another one. Thanks for watching.